Welcome to the heart of the hospital. Just as a human heart supplies essential elements to our bodies, waves of surgical instruments and tools flow in and out of these rooms in constant motion to keep the hospital flowing smoothly. These packages deliver vital implements that guarantee the success of surgeons and the survival of patients. This is sterile processing, the most crucial link in the chain of care from professional to treatment to patient. Everything hinges on the care and attention of each worker inside, the virtual heartbeat of the hospital.
When I think about my role in sterile processing and the path that has led me here, I can't help but feel overcome with a sense of honor in knowing that I am making a difference. Every decision that I make throughout the day, even though it feels like a production line some days, one mistake can have life-altering impacts, and that is something that keeps me on my toes every day. Don't get me wrong, some days are frustrating, but I can choose how I react to those days. And at the end of each day, I can go home knowing that I helped save 26 lives or 34 lives. There's a specific number that I can reflect on and really take in that sense of accomplishment and the weight of the job that I did that saved lives. It's not easy. It's not always validated by those around us, but it's rooted in helping others, doing the right thing, making hard decisions, and saving lives.
It's easy to simply say that the OR and sterile processing need to communicate better, but it's a bit more difficult and takes effort to actually make that happen. These are two departments that, if they don't work in harmony with one another, it has a direct impact on surgical outcomes. I've had surgery before. The last thing you think about as a patient is, do the operating room and sterile processing staff work well together? It's not on your radar. Healing and recovery is. Leadership is not just a title. It's the embodiment of feeling responsible for every outcome, which is heavy. But it also reminds me on a daily basis of the magnitude of our position and the role we play in the lives of people in our community who need us.
Learning to be a sterile processing tech will never be something that you can simply check off your list. It's always changing. One of the most unique things and possibly the most challenging is that constant change. The rules change, best practices change, and technology changes. Continuing education is an essential part of my professional development as a CS tech. It promotes and encourages things like quality and safety in the face of constant evolution. Sterile processing isn't just a job for me. It's a career, and one that I didn't expect to identify with so strongly. It's more of a passion, I guess, and a calling to do something meaningful in the healthcare setting.
If you're a patient at a hospital, sterile processing techs may never be people who you interact with face-to-face, and your reliance on them may be unknown to even you. Little things like making sure scissors are sharp, inspecting the installation of laparoscopic instruments in order to prevent burns, understanding that not all instruments are created equal, and each one has a unique set of instructions on how to clean and prepare it for successful sterilization. The impact that our job has on the lives of our patients is immense, because it is our job to bring so many things together so that at the end of the day, real people return home to the most important things in their lives.
Sterile processing professionals make informed decisions each moment that impact the people whose lives are in their hands. To view the hospital as a whole is to see sterile processing as its central heart with a fresh perspective.